Salutations, YouTube. Friar Chuck here, and I am back with another episode of Red Sox franchise here in MLB The Show. Last episode, what did we do? I know we progressed through here. Did we play this Mets game? I don't think so. I don't know who we played. We played a Lucas Giolito start, but I don't remember where that was. I don't know. It's been a while since I recorded. I had several of these recorded in advance, and so between that and the new Skyrim videos going up, it's been a little bit hard to keep track of everything, but I'm finally kind of caught up on my bulk recordings, and I've got a little bit of time today. This is a weekday for me, so it's a little bit harder to get stuff recorded, but we're going to go ahead and do this. I do know that today we will be taking on the Milwaukee Brewers, and we will get to see another Garrett Crochet start. I remember that he has been very, very good for us. He is on pace for a Cy Young Award if everything keeps up the way it is. I got to up my hitting difficulty because I use rookie when I'm playing by myself. Well, let's just hop right into it. I really don't remember. We're 29 and 26, third in the AL East. ERA 3.42, 2.75 batting average. Brewers are struggling a little bit. Okay. Lucas Giolito got hurt. Weiser is hurt. We have used the hell out of Paul Sewald, apparently. So David Hamilton needs the day off. That is perfectly fine. We will give Romy Gonzalez a start. Oh yeah, he needs a day off. He's a little tired. I will have Alex Bregman batting in the 2 spot though, and we'll go like that. Jarren Duran and Tristan Casas are both on hot streaks right now. See our batting averages there. Jarren Duran is batting at .352. Remember, he missed some time because of injury. This is really a series. I need to make sure that I'm recording more. Recording in closer games to each other. Okay. There you get to see some of the storylines. We've been very hot over our last 6 games. Let's take a look at the farm report. Roman Anthony is batting .260 with 7 home runs. Christian Campbell is batting .273 with 4 home runs. And we do right now have number 1 and number 2 prospects in the majors, as well as number 14, number 26, or number 21 with Ethan Salas, who is on our AAA team right now.
It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers.
As
All right,
I am
we'll be
recording
back to get this one
March
started
26th.
after this.
Tomorrow is opening day.
So just
and
about
I will
set
hopefully
now.
be able to see
Pitching in our
some
game
of the Red Sox
today,
opening day
Aaron
game. I will be
Savali.
watching it as a Rangers
And a guy
fan.
like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete.
The Brewers have really
not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash,
it's a good color
he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point.
Like
and if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
So
all right, ready to get underway. Still stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Game or something, and I don't get off work till 4, so I'll probably miss the end of it. But
Cut on and lifted in the air, Chourio. And a quick out, number 1.
Jarren Duran's going to fly out there.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big factor for them in recent games, Masataka Yoshida.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound
The
in this
Brewers
one.
were
I mean,
a team
over
that I
300
had
against
kinda
righties on the year,
considered
so definitely
franchise
you
this year.
expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits.
I mentioned
Should be a
before
good
how
matchup for him.
the idea of getting a team that had never won a World Series was very intriguing to me.
One down, bases
The
empty.
Brewers are kind of on that list.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And
they weren't
it
as intriguing as
drops
some of the
in.
others. They were in the playoffs last year.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
To win the American League East.
And it's through for a hit. Around second is Bregman. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Great hustle out of Bregman.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 on, 1 out. Now batting Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
I'm currently playing with a...
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it.
My safety better as I...
Makes the grab, 2 down.
Very, very late on a cutter that was a...
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu is up now.
Right side, and that's a foul ball.
And that was foul.
Bregman on third. Devers on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there.
Center field.
And it's gone.
It's gone. Wilyer Abreu's first home run of the year.
That one felt good. It's 3-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
And
now Connor Wong.
3-0 here.
Liner,
Connor
base
Wong
hit.
is going to get a nice base hit, so he is on
Joey
first
gets
with
on
2
base
outs.
and keeps it going. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
I think this is the first start he's getting with.
Got it started a little too
In
early.
a game
Strike
that I'm
one.
actually controlling. He's played some other games. Not really much of an offensive option. Oh, that was a nice hit.
That's a base hit.
We're sending
The
Connor
throw to
Wong.
third.
That's third.
Not in time. He's safe.
Did. I was more confident sending him because Bregman managed to make it.
The Red
The
Sox.
speed difference is
The early lead. Here now the Red Sox DH. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And ball one.
We do have
it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And first offering is fouled off.
And that is going to be popped up. That should be the inning right there. But we did get
squeezes it
every hitter.
And that is that.
5-0 Red Sox lead.
So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Brewers nothing.
RBI contributions from some very rare places. We don't usually see them. Well, Yoshida does, but Wilyer Abreu's
back here at American Family Field, showing the slab in today's game.
See their ERA
Crochet.
1.49.
Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Swing and a miss. That one is 99. And it's 0-2.
Is still in the game. It's still around. But I actually think he had a pretty good year last year. I'm pretty sure
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Crochet was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
0-1 on Sal Frelick, who I believe it said was
no question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the
That's something I wish we could get, but it's kind of a do you want power or do you want speed? You don't usually get both. 99 on the gun there for Crochet. Get a little sweeper in here, see what it does.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
It came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
William Contreras is very talented.
William Contreras stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Yes, okay. I'm going to say he's the one that's still playing catcher, right?
Fouled off left side.
His brother is playing first base.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
St. Louis Cardinals.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two to count.
2 out, space is empty.
Yeah, I've gone through a
and another one.
run.
That's 3
Garrett
straight
Crochet strikes
strikeouts.
out the side here, so we could not have had a better start to this game.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter.
I have played a full season now, so
back
I've
to
had
work.
experience with the draft.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
I've actually done 2 drafts because I had another
One up, one down.
Didn't really do a whole lot with after the draft.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent side.
I've had some experience with free agency now. They've made some changes.
Swings and fouls one off. Bregman,
it's a
member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
About who you're negotiating
now a high
with
fly
and how
ball
you're
out to left
with
center.
Them.
Chorio makes the
we'll
grab on the
run.
Run.
Because we'll have
2 outs, base is empty, and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
I think people will have a stronger desire to come to us.
And first offering is fouled off.
That was a pretty solid pitch to hit.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
6-0 Red Sox. 399 feet for Rafael Devers. His 11th of the year.
His 11th of the year.
And
it's 6-0.
Chase Aaron Savali.
Here comes the Brewers manager to the mound.
There.
Pitching change coming.
Makes it an inning and 2/3.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter,
Tristan
Casas.
And the 2-out hitting has been huge for us here today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Another run on the board after the Rafael Devers solo home run.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
I believe in real life, Rafael Devers is the
first pitch, and he just misses.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
There's a strike 3-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah. Even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now here is Jackson Chorio.
His MVP Cy Young consideration right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
Win an MVP and a Cy Young in the same year. That's not Shohei Ohtani anymore.
And that one fouled off.
I kind of think he kind of broke the bar.
And the 0-2.
Jackson Chorio, one of the
missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's in the dirt.
Crochet's starting to lose him a little bit here.
Another one.
But he
That's
got him
5
back.
straight
That's
strikeouts.
5
Well,
in a
right
row
now he's
for
in
Garrett
cruise control,
Crochet.
autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun
Garrett
at bat.
Mitchell up to the plate. Now
And
that
all
is
of
their
a
center
sudden,
fielder.
you become in awe of this guy.
Also
on
a
the
guy
mound.
with a lot of
Somebody's got to
speed.
break this thing up. That's 5 straight
Crochet.
strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Garrett Mitchell, Freelick,
Two down,
and
nobody on.
Jackson Churio all have got a ton of speed out there.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So they've got a lot of guys that can cover a lot of ground. I imagine Christian Yelich is probably DH.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
He's got 1
Gone in
strikeout for
order
every
are
run
the
that we've
Brewers.
scored.
Welcome back.
Let's
and
go.
coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at the
Let me actually look at their box score. Yes, Christian Yelich is DHing. Freelick's in center. Oh, Freelick is in center field. Excuse me. Churio in left. Garrett Mitchell in right. Bryce Turing's also got pretty good speed.
those numbers.
The Brewers did take a step back from last year. They were a playoff team, won the
First
Central
pitch
Division.
swinging.
You know, these
that
Red
was
Sox
kind of almost
really
a somebody
impressing
had
with
to
the
win it
quality
type
of
of
their
situation.
bats in
and
this
they
one. It's
managed to
been
make it
fun
out.
getting a chance to see him go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game.
Oh.
Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Wins the race to the bag, and they
That
come
had to
away
hurt.
with an out after a tricky
Connor
start to
Thomas,
the play.
the
And
new
now
pitcher
they'll
for
hustle
the
out to
Brewers, takes
check
that
on
off
him.
of the
That was
shin.
quite a shot he took
We'll see if
as
he
you see
stays
him
in the
down
game
on
or
a
not.
knee.
I don't know that I've ever
Yeah,
actually
clearly
seen a
in
pitcher
some
come
real
out of the
pain,
game
but he will
and
not
taking
want to
a
come
hit-
out of this game
taking
if
a
he
ball
doesn't
to the
have
knee or
to.
anything.
It's looking to me like he's going to try
It
to
looks like
shake
he
it
will
off and
stay in.
continue.
That was
Connor
very
Wong
unfortunate
digs
for
in
Brady
now.
because if that wouldn't
Singleton
have hit
scored his first
Thomas,
time.
he would have got on base.
And that one just misses.
Instead,
A
it
ball
careens on
and no
his shin
strikes.
and right to the first baseman, who's able to just kind of catch it and step on the base.
And a foul
That was
ball.
a decent pitch to hit. A little high, I think. Yeah, not too bad.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One ball.
Yeah, the Brewers lost Willie Adames to the Giants. Giants
Gets
are
a
another
piece
team that's
there.
in a
We'll do
weird
it again.
place. They are.
That wasn't
They're
an
the
easy
type of
pitch to
team that
hit.
doesn't really
It's much
understand what
easier
the
to
word
do
rebuild
damage
means.
against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third.
Which
Oh,
I'm
the
not
throw is over his head.
No, he's in there.
We've got one going to second.
And he'll
No,
reach
not
second with one
third.
away.
Just kind of
Error.
sailed that throw and pulled it
Five.
across his body towards
That
the
was just a
right field
terrible,
side of first
terrible
base.
throw
And usually that means
by
the fielder just
the third
didn't square
baseman.
up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw
He had
had
plenty of
just as
time,
much to
too.
do with his footwork as anything else.
Line drive. Freeland
Pretty
right
well
there to
hit
make
ball
the
there by Randy
grab.
Gonzalez.
That's
but
out number
unfortunately
2.
right to the center fielder. And Wong is going to have to stay at second base.
And next is the designated hitter,
Masataka
Masataka
Yoshida comes
Yoshida.
up.
He drove in
All he
2
does
with a
is get
single
base
his first
hits.
time up. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Left one on base so far this game. It being Yoshida, I believe.
To the
And
right side.
Probably looking at number 2 here.
Fires over to first. And that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz.
Now, this being said, this has absolutely no bearing on what we are doing with the series because
Off the mark
obviously
there.
J.D. Martinez is
And
not
that
a Red
is
Sox in
ball
real
one.
life. They have not traded for Ethan Salas. They haven't traded for Paul Sewald.
Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Okay, that didn't tell me what I wanted to know. It just told me that Devers is in fact going to DH.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Crochet gets one back there. He was
On the ground to first, Casas.
And there it
He
goes.
takes it on his
Ladies
own.
and gentlemen.
Leadoff hitter gone in the
The
third.
27-0 is officially over. But
This
Casas
is
does
Bryce
manage to handle
Terang.
it.
if there's nobody on in front of him,
here.
You know, a single for him many times is a double.
Couldn't get them all, I guess.
Guy is off to the races, ready to steal
the problem
back
is
when he's on first base.
We got 6 strikeouts. We got to get more. Not enough for him.
That one fouled off.
Tied with Garrett Cole in wins in the American League.
One down, base is empty. He gets there with the slide.
And look at Casas out here making another play.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn.
This is another ground out that we know we've got to score.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Oliver Dunn. That is a player that I can say that I've never heard of before.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm not the biggest baseball fan. I really like baseball. I do enjoy it.
And that's in for a strike.
I like a lot of the
1
ins
and
and outs
2.
of it, but there are a lot of players that I just don't know about. Of course, Oliver Dunn could have been called up this year, and that could also be why.
Oh, and that's a strikeout. And it's
Number
a 3
7,
up, 3 down inning.
Garrett Crochet.
And welcome back to the
Our
ballpark.
hit total.
New inning getting started. Leading off, Cedar Rafaela. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Freeland makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get knocked sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Very dumb.
Swing and a miss. Now 1 and 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 and 2 count for Duran now.
1 down, base is empty.
Love to get him a base hit. And
breaks his bat, pops it up. Contreras puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
This stadium.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Like it would
1
have
for 2.
Very goofy sun issues.
And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs. Now it's 3 and 2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
There's a swing and a drive.
One to hit. That could be out of here.
And it is gone.
It is 4-0-1 to out for
He made him pay for that one. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
He battled through, and on the 3-2 count, he gave us one to hit.
And here is Devers. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It does appear that Christian Campbell, who is our top prospect, is going to, or our number 2 prospect,
2
actually,
down, nobody on.
Going to make the
swings through that one.
The Red Sox. It was harder to find all that information than I thought it would be.
That one ripped.
Nice hit there by Devers.
Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double.
I really thought about
Third
trying to
hit
go
for him
3,
today. And his hot hitting
Evers
continues.
with
They
another
kept him in
hit.
the yard that time, but
He
all
is
he's
now
doing
a
now is
triple
passing the
shy
baton,
of
and
the
everything
cycle.
seems to get
He's
started
very
around this
difficult
guy.
to get.
At the plate, Tristan Casas. Cracks
Another
his bat,
shattered bat.
pops
That
him
one
off,
for Casas.
nabs it, and that is that.
We are
The
sitting some
Red
very
Sox
dangerous
pick up a
projectiles
run on the
at these
homer.
pitchers.
It's now 7-0. You're
That-
watching Major League
We
Baseball
go to the bottom of the
on
fourth.
show.
Bregman gives us another
Back here in
bit
Milwaukee,
of padding
John
as
Sciambi
Garrett
and Chris
Crochet is
Singleton
gonna
with
go
you.
back
And
to
leading
work
off the
here.
bottom of the fourth, Christian Yelich. Outside
Second,
low,
the top of the
ball
order for
one.
the second time
Yelich with some
today.
impressive production lately. And it's fouled away.
We will take some time to look at the
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
There's the second strike. See if we can get Yelich to chase out of the zone here.
Knocks that one away,
He does,
and we'll
but
do
he
it again.
manages to foul it off.
Flew open a little bit
Yelich
with that
is
front shoulder,
historically a
but was
very
able
good
to
hitter.
slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat
That's a
alive.
strikeout.
Yelich set down on strikes.
Number
Well, that's always the key
8
to
for Garrett
effective
Crochet.
pitching is getting ahead in the count.
In the
And as a
third
pitcher,
innings.
it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden
forget
that
that
plate
now.
starts to get really wide.
Yeah, Crochet,
And
like I
what
said,
happens
former
is
MVP,
because of the
I think he
pressure,
had
you
42
end up
home
committing
runs
to
with
a
it.
pitch as a batter before you
He may
recognize
have
what
won
it
Triple
is, and
Crown,
that's what
too. I'm
leads to
not
the
positive.
strikeout.
In the air to left center,
Trying to
Durant
run.
on the
The
move.
only former player I know
And
of
there's
for
two
sure
down.
in my lifetime that's won one is Miguel Cabrera.
And now it's
That was a
William
while ago.
Contreras. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Although last year Miguel Cabrera was still on the Tigers, I think.
Swing and a miss
And
at
it
99
shocks me
miles
to
an
no
hour.
end. Cabrera, Contreras
Fought off
up now.
foul.
He's he's a very dangerous hitter, one of the best catchers in
0-2
baseball, if not
now.
the best.
That's down and in.
There's pitch number
In
50
the air, right field.
for Garrett Crochet, and that is
Abreu
enough
brings
to
it
get
in,
him
and that
through
ends the inning.
4 full innings. Red Sox up now. Wilyer Abreu, Connor Wong, Romy Gonzalez are coming up
Back here
to
at American
bat.
Family Field. Now
Abreu
it's the
is
right
1 for
fielder,
2.
Wilyer Abreu.
He hit that home run in the first.
Swing and a ground
and has
ball,
sent
and
to
that one gets through
right
into center
straight at the
field.
pitcher.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That one managed to get past the first one. Obviously, was the ball that hit off the catcher's shin.
Here's the catcher
and
to hit,
went
Connor
directly to the
Wong.
first baseman. So 2 for 3 right now for Abreu. That's nice. He was struggling a little bit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a
Wong
strike.
takes that one.
Wong, in his third season,
It is a-
28 years old,
it is a
and he
strike.
was a third-round
Not much
pick
we could have done with
back
it,
in
though.
2017.
That one, though, that's a
ripped
much better
left
pitch to
field,
hit.
and it one
That
hops
gets
the
down.
wall.
Wong is going for 2.
Into second with a double,
Abreu at
and they've got
third.
something brewing now.
All over
I
that one
wasn't
right
nearly as
there.
committed
Nice
to
line drive to the pull
that
side
getting
right
down.
there, but he didn't
I really
spin
thought
off of it. That's the key.
really
You
thought
still
the
have
left
to
fielder would get
extend through
there.
the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Romy
Wong,
Gonzalez.
the 2 count for Romy Gonzalez. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs this season, playing in spot duty. That's really not bad. He's not a big power guy.
And that one lifted in the air, center
He hits
field.
that one a long way. That should be enough to score Abreu.
Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's an
way
8-run
offline.
lead.
In that situation,
That is
you're
an
looking to
RBI
get something
for
up in the
Romy
zone that you
Gonzalez.
can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Up to the plate now. He has a chance to drive in.
Yoshida stands in
Runner
here.
Wong here.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Yoshida's 7th in the American League in batting average. Again, he's a...
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third.
He's
And
a
he
guy
held
that
back,
I,
according to Ricky Holiday.
We talked about trading
Wong
early on.
takes his
but
lead
he's
at third
been
with
a
one away.
contributor to his team. I don't think we need to trade him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Freeland
That-
sizing this
I'm gonna
one
send
up.
him.
And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from
This is a
third.
good throw.
He
really
scores on the
over
sac
there.
fly. It's 9-0.
Safe at home. Masataka Yoshida.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound.
Will be enough to chase Connor Thomas.
DL Hall gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the ball. Not an easy guy to take deep.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hammer, base hit.
Gets that one down. Let's go. His first hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Yeah, so
got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped
draft,
all over it. Absolutely smoked
drafting
that
in this game is a little tough.
Now batting Jaron Duran. 0
It's
for
kind of a
3 in this
unless
one.
you really know what you're looking for, and even then,
This one lifted in the air,
it's
left
kinda
field.
as
Chorio.
He's gonna fly out. He's not
He makes the
gonna
grab, and that is that.
But we get 2 more across.
They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no
But
errors,
with the
and
A's,
1
I
left.
did my draft.
Home half of the 5th coming
I
up.
think the A's
It's
are
the
picking
Red
like
Sox
11.
9 and the Brewers
Somewhere in there.
nothing.
I had my board set up.
Back
I
here in a
watched the guy
blowout,
that I
which
really
gives us
thought
a
was going
chance
to
to
be there.
talk
that I
about
thought was really
just
good.
about
The guy that I
anything.
wanted.
Bro, don't
Watched
get
him
me
go off the
fired.
board.
All right, Singy,
And
you've
then I'm
tightened
sitting
up the
there,
hairdo,
and
but
the
back
number
when you
one, the
played,
guy that I have is
how
the number one
valuable
player in
was
the
it to
draft.
have a
He's still
barber
sitting
in the
there.
clubhouse?
Okay.
Well, Boog, I'm going to
So I take
say
him.
invaluable.
And then when I get to
That's
the point
how
that I can see his
valuable that it
overall,
was,
turns out
because
he is
I
an
was the
80
barber.
overall with 99 potential.
Yes,
He's
I
a
was
first
the team
baseman.
barber, man. I'd
He
be
came
cutting
into the
hair
league
7:05
as the 10th best
game. I'd be
first baseman
finishing
in the
cutting
majors.
someone's hair at
So,
6:45.
yeah, he started
I'd
the
ask these
season
guys,
in
you're
the,
making millions of
in the
dollars.
majors.
Why can't
He,
you go to a stylist and get
he
your
was
hair
good
done?
enough
You're
that he
coming to
would
the
have made
clubhouse,
it
pressuring
immediately
me
after
to
the
cut your
draft,
hair
but this
before
game doesn't
game.
let you do that.
And
You
that
can't
one is
call him out
downstairs,
until
and
the
it's
next
1-2. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have
We
professional
got him.
barbers that
What a
come in
terrible
and
pitch.
make them look fresh before the games.
Nice
Good
strikeout
late cut
of
for the
the day
strikeout
for
there. That thing
Garrett
really
Crochet.
got in
Again,
on it,
nice
man.
runner.
You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and
Run
miss
total
pitch
here.
most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying
And
to miss the
that
big
will
part of the
do
barrel
it.
and
I
maybe get some
intentionally
weak
did not
contact.
mention
But
it.
that one right there did a whole lot
Jackson
more than that. That was
Churio
a
is
really
going to
good
break
hit.
up the no-hitter.
Runner
there
on at
with
first
Little
with one
Cooper.
gone.
In
And
the
now
right
the right
field.
fielder,
I wasn't
Garrett
gonna say
Mitchell.
anything.
That's in there.
Notice
Scale of 1 to 10.
danced
How good a
around
barber
what the
were you?
hit total
For a
was.
non-professional,
I was
I'd say
talking
I
about
was
strikeouts.
probably a 7.
No ball,
But if I was
2 strikes.
comparing to professionals, I'd be like a
But
3.
now we can mention it. The no-hitter,
Outside.
the
Gonna
perfect
count
game
1 and
actually
2.
was broken
I'll never
up
forget
by
the time that I cut Jose Canseco's
Churio.
hair. He had a pretty big melon.
Unfortunately for us,
and
Big
the
dome.
high number
it
of
took a while.
strikeouts that
Yeah.
or that Crochet
There's a little
has thrown
pressure there too
are going to
because
make
he
it
had
very
a
difficult to
big
keep
date
in
that
much
night,
longer
and he
than
wanted
this.
me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow. Yeah.
But
He's a
that's
big guy,
another
too. I didn't
strikeout,
want him to
so
hurt
that's
me.
10
Yeah, he's
on the day
large.
for Garrett Crochet. He should,
Next for Milwaukee,
I'm pretty sure he's leading
Joseph
the
Ortiz.
American League in strikeouts, and this is only
Right through there for a strike.
I'm going to try and get 6 innings out of him.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
God, I wish they'd put more of these in play.
Ring him up, says
And they
Daryl
say he
Parker.
went around
That's a
number
strike.
11 for Crochet.
Welcome
We'll
back
warm
as we
up
take a look at how.
We'll warm up a pitcher. Not Paul Sewald, obviously. Let's see. We got all lefties. I think this is a. This is going to be a Brennan Bernardino job. He's the only lefty in my bullpen besides Aroldis Chapman. So yeah, Bernardino it is. Just gonna warm
Today's
him up
starting
right now.
pitchers have fared so
I'm gonna give
far.
Crochet the chance to get through 6 innings.
Hall back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. Terang over
Ground
to
ball
first in
to
time.
the shortstop.
1 up, 1
Why?
down.
MLB The
Fastball
Show
groove right
fixed
down
that.
the middle. Usually a lot
Exit
of damage
velo
done with
of
that pitch. A hard
108
grounder, but he wanted to get
miles
that
an
ball
hour.
in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Whatever.
And it may
Rafael
be a long
Devers up
shot,
now.
but
Home
a triple
run,
here
double,
will give him the
single.
cycle.
Swings through that one for strike
You all know
1.
what he's
Movement
got
in the
there, man. There it
bullpen.
is.
Aaron
There it is.
Ashby up and throwing. Uribe getting
Aaron
cranked
Ashby
up as
and,
well.
Abner Uribe in the bullpen.
The
for
Red
Brewers.
Sox
Uribe,
up big
very,
in this
very
one,
hard
and we're in the top half of the
throwing.
6th.
Righty. Ashby really solid.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his
bullpen.
best when he's hitting
Two
homers
guys
and
that I do
doubles.
like to
And by the
trade
time
for,
he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home
And I
runs
actually have
and
Aaron
more
Ashby
than
with
200 doubles. He's just the
the A's in
15th
my
player
off-screen
in
franchise.
baseball
Abner
history with those
Uribe's
kinds
a
of
nice
numbers
guy
at that
too.
age.
If you've got a young team and you
Ripped
don't
on
have
the
a
ground a
closer,
second.
He's a guy that you can
Slings
trade for a
to
little bit
first.
easier.
And a
He's
couple
got
of quick
potential.
outs.
He's only 24.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Pretty easy and make him a closer.
He was late there, strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
3 today.
This one smoked out to left.
And it gets
down.
A
base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Tristan Casas and his 3-speed will reach first.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game.
Both the best and worst luck in this game.
Up the middle,
kind of back
done.
The pitcher.
On to first. That ends the frame.
That's.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Straight ahead.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses.
You see a lot of
He's
guys
eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's number 12. You think a lot about, guys being loyal to teams.
1, he struck out swinging
only
last
playing
time.
for one team, but it really doesn't happen as much anymore as you would think. I bring this up specifically about Christian Yelich because and a lot of y'all probably only ever remember him as being a Brewer because that's where he was his best.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low.
Because the Marlins have a bad habit of drafting players that are really good and then trading them away
now.
Right before they break out too. Other examples of this.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
I don't know if he debuted with them or with the Tigers, but he was in their system. Christian Yelich, like I said.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
So
he quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Yelich in the box again.
My
takes
favorite
a strike.
Baseball player was also a member of the Miami Marlins organization.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Although that was, I don't think he ever
second.
Made it into
that one just misses.
I don't think he was ever in the majors,
especially with 2 strikes.
I don't think he got called up till he was with them.
That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
And plus, the 2 World Series teams they broke up the very next year.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Done. The runner at second with 1 away.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And down on strikes.
That's another
13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Oh, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. It was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Wong makes the play, and the inning is over.
6 innings of work.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
MLB news and notes. Ryan O'Hearn breaks out of a 1-for-19 slump with 2 hits versus the Red Sox. Oh, that's good stuff. Padres get their 7th straight win, and Jung-Hoo Lee from the Giants collects 5 RBIs against the Nationals. The Nationals are evidently selling ad space on their
strike 1 to the catch.
They are evidently selling ad space on their jersey. The general consensus around the everything is that the no, he's hurt, I think. He's Weissert that's hurt. Yeah, he's got elbow inflammation. Could use some bullpen help, definitely. Seawald will be a free agent after this.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And I don't even remember what I was talking about.
That hit him.
And that hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a
foul
ball
ball
at Old Tiger Stadium. Good solid. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. This one in the air, right field.
Carry that one out to right field, but not far enough to do anything with.
Mitchell hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Number 8 hitter now.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
He's also got a sac fly, I think.
Way
and that one is
inside.
high and
Straighten
inside.
him up a little bit. Man at first, one away.
DL Hall's pitches here. Trying to take out my dudes.
That's outside.
Just
and it's 2-0.
Delhi down 9-0 and just got struck out 13 times by Garrett Crochet in 6 innings. Man.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
The type of hits that he has been
they fired in quickly.
Coming up with
so it's first and second with only one away.
2 runners
Cedar Rafaela
one
up
out.
next for the Red Sox.
Cedar Rafaela is up. Don't know what his clutch rating is. I doubt it's very good.
First offering and it just misses.
That one is high for ball number 1. Probably if I just came out and did not swing, I'd probably at least get a run because he's not been pitching well. Hall's at 20 pitches.
Fly ball to right. Mitchell
pop out. I'm not sending
snags it for the second out.
The bat, the left fielder,
Garrett Mitchell.
And here is Jarren Duran.
Let's see if we can get Jarren Duran going here. He's been up to the plate 4 times and hasn't hit once.
There's a line drive to left field.
I think.
Chorio tracks it down for the out.
Forget how much speed is in their outfield.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Josh Winkowski. He last pitched 2 days ago. William Contreras
maybe this will
up
be a
now for the Brewers.
His numbers down. ERA
and first offering is fouled off.
Really that big of a focus, but he's giving up
Winkowski
a
winds and
average,
deals.
So righties, that's not great.
And 1-1.
Do not waste this gym. Garrett Crochet has pitched.
1-2 to Contreras. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Hard hit left side.
It's all the same.
Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chorio. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Kind of surprised Wong caught it, honestly.
Pulls that one foul.
As for the
2 down, nobody
in
on.
our
You're
system,
the bottom of the 7th.
when can we expect to see them? So we've
swinging
got
a foul
4
back.
guys.
That's out of play.
And Roman Anthony, Christian Campbell, Marcelo Mayer, and Ethan Salas.
And that one hammered. That's back there.
Winkowski deep. I feel like this happens to be a lot.
He crushes that one to right field, so he blasts one out the other way, and they're on the board. It's 9-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike.
But yeah, as far as we can see him, I imagine they'll be here for September call-ups.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. All Red Sox in this one.
I just don't know how many of them will come up.
That one missing inside.
And I may
First
bring
pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So we've worked a full count here on Garrett Mitchell.
Got it.
And there it
is the inning.
Into the 7th here.
But the Brewers had one with a solo shot. And this is now a 9-1 ball game.
No doubt home run to right field.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Nobody's having a bad game.
And that one is lifted in the air. corrals it. One away. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Devers up. Still a triple shy of the cycle.
He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones.
Chance.
He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle.
High fly ball
pretty well struck out towards right center. Into the bullpen and gone.
395 for Rafael Devers.
Another
home run number 12 on
His
the year.
second home run of the game.
Man,
It's 10-1.
Red Sox are
Siggy, the ball is jumping
boys.
off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
I'm not playing with sound, so I have no idea what it sounded like off the bat.
Out your swing.
But it's just like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be the triple.
One out, base is empty. So here's Boston's
It's going to be hard to do against this team anyway because I don't know where we'd hit it. But
and a swing
it would literally have to be, we'd have to hit it to the one of the far, either left or right field pretty far. They dive for it and miss it. That's the only way because this team is so freaking fast in the outfield. Like, there's a chance that all 3 of them have 95 plus speed.
On its way through to the outfield.
I know Garrett Mitchell. I'm pretty sure they all 3 did last year. I don't know if they brought it down. Garrett Mitchell was at 99, I think, for a while.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate.
I don't know that I can look at that right now.
High fly ball out to left field. Chourio in position.
Hey, he did sit it up the middle this time. It's crazy.
2 down.
That was the farthest he was from a hit, but...
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
He's also hit by a pitch. DL Hall is still in the game, too, so it's crazy.
And that's a fair ball.
And
he boots it.
No, go back. That's the problem with
lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox,
I would not be opposed to finding a first baseman that could run better than that.
Center field.
Like, I'm not saying that he's that we're looking to move him, but
and that is that.
Damn.
Devers goes deep for the Red Sox.
We get another one on the board as
as
Devers gets his second home run of the game.
It's Major League Baseball, and it's
17 hits on the day for us.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
And
on to the bottom of the 8th, down to third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that skips into there. Winkowski, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Quote Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. That was a terrible pitch that he swung at. It's the first one he swung at, and that was probably our worst pitch.
There's the swing and a miss.
Swings at that. Strike 2. Winkowski has not been great.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
We need some help in our bullpen.
Swing and a
the
bouncer.
problem with guys we have is our
Has
best
to barehand
guys.
It to first.
Nice
On the money. Nice play.
Gonzalez,
man, who doesn't love a sweet barehand play like that? That was amazing.
The problem
Here's
with our
the shortstop
best
at the
bullpen
plate.
guys
Bryce Terang. First pitch misses. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
35.
That one finds his own. That's strike 1.
I think. Liam Hendricks is pretty old.
That one cutting but missing down low. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out.
They've been utterly embarrassed.
So 2 down
15
now,
strikeouts
and
in total
here
today.
is Oliver Dunn. Right
There's
through
still
there for a strike.
third left. There are 27 outs in baseball. Keep that in mind. 15 of them have been strikeouts. And we still have 4 to go.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This will be Winkowski's last inning, though. I'm not going to send him out for the ninth. He's getting tired anyway, and that's another strikeout.
This one.
Be better.
Welcome back as we take a look at.
Let's get, who needs some time? We'll let Justin Slayton pitch it, I think. Yeah, he's the most rested out of everybody, so if we can keep Chapman and Sewald Give them a little bit of
back to work.
Give them a little bit of a break. That'd be great.
Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Does he not hit an RBI this? Okay, there we go.
Fly
2
ball
home runs,
down the
22
line.
RBIs. Down on the little one that pops up, it didn't show any of that. It just showed his runs and stolen bases. There's no way he hasn't got an RBI
now the
this
left
year.
fielder, Jaron Duran.
And
a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss.
And I'm not doing any favors.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
And
that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff.
DL Hall hasn't been amazing. He slowed the bleeding some, I guess.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And that is that. Red Sox go down quietly, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the ninth.
Very, very gross 0 for 6 into the next game. I did not schedule Slayton to come into the game, apparently, but we will put him in now.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so you should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Obviously, he's not a
and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't get saves unless it's within three runs, or if it's
tap foul at the plate.
More than, I think if you do the 8th and 9th, and it's more than 3 runs, you can get the save for it.
Out to short.
But that's
Gonzalez on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Very impressed with his. Oh, okay. I didn't see what he did. Damn. Sure.
Abraham Toro. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury.
Just praising him, and then he
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Shortstop. I just kind of put him there. I was like, oh, he's a third baseman. He could probably do that. No, that's not necessarily the case. Some third basemen are like Rafael Devers and can barely play third. He's obviously been fine in the field for us this year, but I do think the reason
the throw to first.
The Red Sox are
2 up, 2 down.
DH.
So last chance for the Brewers. William Contreras.
For one, they spent all that money on Bregman, so
that's in there. Strike one.
So hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That misses, and the count is 1-1.
But that may be something that comes.
Right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
I don't know what I'm doing with these relievers, man. I am sitting in the and they're giving up
home runs. He hammers one out to right. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 10-2.
Again,
that one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet, man.
That's why I'm not too worried about ERAs, because like a solo home run right here tanked his ERA for the game.
Hoskins pushes
it foul. It's going to be like in the 20s or something.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
But again, it's situational. He got 2 outs, gave us the home run.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him! And that's the ball game.
That's number 17.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game.
And the Red Sox get a big win against the Brewers, 10-2. Big game out of Rafael Devers. Best game we've probably seen him play. 2 home runs and a double and a single. Garrett Crochet was phenomenal. Jackson Churio, 2 of their 4 hits. Contreras got 1. Crochet only gave up 2. So Connor Wong also had a really good game. So that's what I like to see. Good game from everybody other than Jaron Duran. You need to work on yourself. I say to someone who's batting like the 335 now, I think, after that game where he went 0 for 6. Okay, well, we'll keep him active because he's not a regular starter anyway. The draft is in 47 days, which it is like the 11th, I think, is when the draft is. We are going to get... We're going to sim through this. Okay, that's fine. Shady Martinez is now bullying the Brewers. We were up 10-1 in this game, too. Damn. We won 12-1. Nope, we're good. And this one we are up by 1. They ended up winning 4-3. Well, they were bound to get some at some point. Hell yeah. What a good stretch of games. So we swept the Mets here. Or no, we didn't. That was a 4-game series. That was not. I was just looking at the Baltimore. The Baltimore game. Baltimore was 3 games. It was a 4-game series. We won 2 out of 3 against the Mets. We won. We split it in Baltimore. We won 2 out of 3 in Milwaukee, and I think Aroldis Chapman may have blown the save there. We've now won 2 in a row against Atlanta. We are going to set scouting assignments. We've got Garrett Crochet on the hill against Grant Holmes. This should be a good matchup. Then we've got 3 against the Angels, 4 against the Yankees. We do need to get a Yankees game in. I think it's gonna be one of these 3 games here. So we're gonna set our scouting, and then we'll get to that point and decide who we want to use. So this is a guy that we may actually be able to land. He's projected as 12th. We've got him scouted as 3rd. 18 years old. Potentials should be pretty good. Stamina is fantastic, even already. Walks per 9 is great, which is really, really important in simulation. Velocity just almost doesn't exist. He's not the most. He doesn't have the best velocity in the world. 4-seam is 90 to 95. He's got 5 pitches. And then this guy, Mark Harris, great fielder, runs really well, solid contact hitter, and power numbers are he's got the potential for the power numbers there, and plate vision is pretty good too. Really just a solid overall player. I'd be happy to have him. He is 21. So he's in college. He's projected as the #1 player in the draft. So let's change out Luis Rodriguez here. This is a guy, Jesus Bautista here is a guy that I think could really be should be on our watch list. We've got some good starting pitching prospects, but we kind of need to temper where these guys are going to be. Okay, we got Russell Heller's got to get scouted just for that mustache alone. Okay, so there's that. Obviously, you look at our roster here, the areas we need to improve. Shortstop, which Marcelo Mayer should hopefully fix that. Relief pitcher, which I've already stated that. We have the 2nd best third baseman, the 3rd best left fielder, the 8th best second baseman, and the 9th best first baseman. And starting pitching is... I'm not as worried about it because of how good Garrett Crochet has been, so having one good pitcher kind of solves a lot of those ills. So let's sim this game, see how it goes. We lose 6-0. Garrett Crochet evidently did not have a very good game. Let's see here. He went 3 innings, gave up 5 earned runs. All right, it was bound to happen. Sim through these Angels games. We get the win there. We take 2 out of 3 against the Angels. We took 2 out of 3 against the Braves. 2 out of 3 against Milwaukee. So it's 3 straight series wins for us, and that puts us at 35-29, which leaves us Still 6.5 games back of the Yankees. We have 2 big series against them coming up. Like I said, we'll play those home series. I'd like to get some. I'd like to see the Costas is an 11-game hitting streak on the line. We are up 4-2. We win 5-2. I don't know if Costas got that or not, but I wish it would tell you in simulation, like, oh hey, congratulations, you achieved it. Crochet with a chance to pitch here against the Yankees. We'll see if he rebounds. He did okay, I guess. Yankees win there. Did he get the loss? He did. So he's now 9-3. That guy's still projected really high. Don't know if he'll fall to us or not, but it doesn't hurt to scout. And then we will simulate these 4. So not a great set of, not a great 3 games against the Yankees. Not really bad 3 games against the Rays. So who do we have on the mound? Crochet, Hawk, and Cutter Crawford. I don't think it's pronounced that way. I think it's Huff. But I'm not sure. It's Clark Schmidt, Carlos Rodon, and Tim Hill. So I do want to play one of these Yankees games. We will not do Garrett Crochet's start since we just played one of his. And I like to change it up some. I think we'll go with Hoff. And we'll see how it goes. But we'll decide that for sure in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and save this before I forget. But I hope you guys enjoyed and that you are continuing to enjoy the series. The support's been really good. I've been very pleased with that. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, it's not the usual, not what we usually have on the channel. So I'm glad that it's going over okay. Our division has really not been very good the last 10 games, but Red Sox franchise will continue, and our 2 Skyrim series will continue, and eventually we will introduce a 3rd character into that, but y'all don't care about that on this channel or on this series. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.